And they're on the break. Rondo kicks to Holiday. Chamberlain with the block. Now Cleveland moving it up. LeBron with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Chamberlain the pass to Grant. And the rebound goes to Rajon Rondo. Boston trails by 3. Knocked away. Rondo against Curry. Yes, and a nice assist from Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 3 assists now in this one.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here's Grant after LeBron James's miss. 6 on the shot clock. Grant kicks to James. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Cleveland leading by 6. It's Curry outside, kept alive, and then Smith with the dunk.
Yeah, what an open court display from J.R. Smith. So quick in transition.
Rondo against Curry. Outside Anthony. Shoots over Grant. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It goes on Horace Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
You know, that's an interesting point about Carmelo, one of the most prolific free throw shooters in the history of the game. Spends a lot of time at the stripe.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Hayes, he's checked in for Grant. Thompson comes in for James. Rudy Fernandez is checked in for Smith. And Lillard subbed in for Steph Curry. First trip to the line for him here.
Wearing the number 0 for a reason. Damian Lillard has it on his back for his city, Oakland. Just the latest star from the town.
That one falls.
Easy little jumper for him right there, guys.
1:49 left to play here in the second quarter. Shoots off the step back. And it's Fernandez missing. Boston trails by 6. And here's Anthony for 3. Fernandez with the rebound. Cleveland with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Drains it from beyond the arc. Fernandez has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And the Celtics with possession here. The 3 from Iverson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lillard scanning the 4. Step back shot. That shot missing. And it's Boston the other way. And oh, here we go. Carter's got it in the fast break chance. They get it back. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Boston making some changes. Cousins comes in for Chamberlain. And it's Wallace in for Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, Carter just a freak of nature. One of the best dunkers the game has ever seen. A top-tier shooting guard who just embraces the spotlight.
Now, here's Lillard. Passes it to Thompson. And stolen by Cousins. Carter kicks to Iverson. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Iverson's got 6 points.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
From the arc. Hayes, no good.
Well, he tries to answer with a 3 of his own and can't do it. You can't get caught up in the one-on-one aspect.
Another shot, and Iverson with the layup. And it's now only a 1-point Cleveland lead.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
And here we go. Carter heading to the hoop. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. No good that time. So that'll be it for the first half.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You have to like what we're seeing from J.R. Smith.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
We've got Thompson. Johnson is out there with Russell Westbrook. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Hayes in at the 4 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Well, the relentless energy with which Russell Westbrook plays, throws his body at the defense and picks up the foul. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
And stolen by Chamberlain. And here they go. Ball's knocked loose, and it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Celtics on D. They trail by 3. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Boston getting another chance here. Here's LeBron. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. The 3 from Johnson. The shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he's good on the 3 ball. Thompson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Now here's Rondo, covered by Hayes. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
Cleveland leading by 4. And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. From deep, Johnson. And James pulls it down. And so James will bring it up for the Celtics. Carter, the pass to Iverson. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
Cleveland shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. And that one falls for Johnson. Boston making a switch here, and so he makes both from the line. Boston trails by 6. Now here's Iverson. He's got 8, looking to get back on track here. Johnson with some nice D.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And now the fast break. Westbrook with the ball. Second chance shot. In deep, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 6 points.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now here's Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Thompson in the corner. Westbrook scanning the floor. Over Rondo, just 4 to shoot. Here's Thompson, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
For Cleveland, they have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
And as good as he's been in the NBA, we're looking at one of the greatest college players of all time. Thompson at NC State was a beast. The Wolfpack were dominant when Thompson was there. And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Let's remember, Westbrook is capable of triple-doubles because of this kind of passing. My goodness, that's pretty.
Rondo against Westbrook. And there's the feed to Pierce. Rondo with a clean look. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Johnson with the block. And they get it back. Rondo passes to Miles. Lays it up off the glass. Miles has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Rondo is a problem in that pick and roll, picking the defense apart with his passing.
Here's Westbrook, rejected by Pierce. Miles, that's for two. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson. Miles has got 10 points.
How about the timing? Can be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
That's his first personal foul. At the line, Russell
The free throw drops for Russell Westbrook.
Russell Westbrook wins the 2017 MVP award. Does he relax and rest on his laurels? Heck no. This guy is just striving for greatness. I love it.
Now here is Carter. He has 6. It's rebounded by Hayes. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. Drops in the tray off the fast break. Thompson's got the lead up to 11 now for Cleveland.
I'll tell you, this lead's not going anywhere with this guy making plays. What a quarter.
Rondo dishes to Wallace. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson for 3. And no good that time. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Wallace with the ball.
Boy, that is absolutely gorgeous by DeMarcus Cousins. Run the offense through your big man, and he will find the open man.
Boston shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. And the free throw, no good. Now Cleveland moving it up. Curry fires from way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Curry's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, Curry's favorite shot and the one most fans pay money to see. Go ahead from deep, Steph.
And so it's Cleveland, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've got a big advantage in the turnover. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Here's James on the floor for Boston. Rajon Rondo is out there with Carter. Then there's Wallace. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Cousins in at the 5. And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from LeBron. Outside Curry. And stolen by Wallace. And another fast break chance here for the Celtics. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
Wow. That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Thompson with the bucket.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Rondo kicks to James. Basket is good. The assist from Rondo.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Curry gets the bucket.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Carter outside. From deep 3-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Smith. And the rejection by Cousins.
The aggressive defense by DeMarcus Cousins, not content to just alter it, send it back.
And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
A different look now for Cleveland. Chamberlain's checked in for McAdoo, and it's Grant in for Hayes. Iverson's checked in for the Celtics. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He told them, look, we're in a good spot. The one thing I want you guys to do, stay in the moment. Don't look ahead. Stay in the moment and compete. Kevin, we'll see if they can keep focused.
Thank you, David.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Chamberlain down low. Wallace is there. Goes up again. Thompson surveying the floor. Lots of room. And James pulls it down. James has got 4 rebounds in this game. Iverson passes to LeBron. And the 3 off target. Cleveland leading by 6. Cleveland moving it around. Stolen by Carter. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Wallace with the ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And both free throws good for Iverson.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Here's Curry. Hits the target from 18 feet. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's a shot any team in the NBA is going to have trouble preventing. Steph Curry's jump shot is simply at another level.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're down by 6. 1:58 left in the fourth. And now let's present our New Balance player of the game.
And he's had a very good night shooting the basketball. A little over 50% from the field, and a lot of those shots have come against some tight D. That shows the level of his focus and consistency.
Johnson, he's checked in for Cleveland. Fernandez comes in for Smith. Wallace kicks to Carter. Nailed from three-point land.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And then Carter with the dunk.
And of all the attributes, one thing that sometimes gets overlooked with Chamberlain is the court vision. Makes a great read there.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
James checked in for Boston. Iverson left side. Got a hand on it. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. To take the lead. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 5 assists tonight.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Fernandez, the pass to Grant. It falls!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Yeah, big play on the front end to finish. Despite getting hacked there, and big on the back end to hit the free throw.
There's 53 seconds left in the game. From past the arc. The rebound by Grant. Here's Curry. Yes!
Boy, a monster bucket yet again from Steph Curry. Knew they had to get something from that possession, and you knew he'd deliver it.
Floats one up. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he knows how much was riding on that possession. You get the sense he relishes the chance.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. Clark, how do you stop that? Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 4. 27 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Carter down low. He's guarded by Johnson. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They lead by 2. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. McAdoo is checked in for Cleveland.
One shot.
That's good from Vince Carter. 23 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
So he gets them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 2 here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And it's Allen Iverson with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Taking 2 shots.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that will put them up by 2. And it's Rondo with the ball for Boston. Pass to James. Throws it up high.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets. An exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. And so the timeout here taken by Rick Carlisle.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
Johnson from outside. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And that's going to do it for Rick. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. And so they have the first opportunity on offense right here as we begin overtime. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. So on the floor for Cleveland, we've got McAdoo. Steph Curry's out there with Rudy Fernandez. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Johnson in at the small forward position. And Curry throws it down.
Boy, it is simply an incredible offensive display when Stephen Curry gets rolling. It feels like every shot that he takes is going to go down.
Pierce kicks to Chamberlain. On the wing, James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Crafty move. Chamberlain with the block. And now here's Fernandez, the fast break opportunity. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
And one action in this one. We're about 1 minute into overtime. LeBron with it. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Rudy Fernandez picks one up.
At his size, LeBron is a handful inside, and sometimes you can't help but foul him to try and prevent that easy bucket.
And he does get the second one. And that narrows the lead down to just 3.
Don't worry, they not
He
gonna win.
gets them to within one possession, but that miss puts a lot of pressure on their defense.
It's good from long range.
I don't know that there's another guy in the league that would even think about it from that distance. It's uncanny how comfortable he is from that kind of range. Steph Curry doing work.
Bangs home the trifecta.
Oh, you got to love the back and forth action we're witnessing here right now. I mean, the crowd's going crazy. One moment for one three-pointer, then they come right back and boom, another. Boy, How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one?
Rondo passes to Chamberlain. Out to Carter for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. 1:12 left to play in OT, and this battle continuing. Fernandez from outside gets the three-pointer to fall. And Cleveland leads by 8.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Oh, they're not gonna win.
So Cleveland will get the first possession. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Here's Chamberlain, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
So the first one
It's
drops,
only my
and
play
that will
squad.
put them up by
If I bring
9.
out my real team,
Drew
what would have
Holiday's
been
checked
them?
in for Pierce. Now a timeout called by Boston. They're behind by 10. 52 seconds left in overtime.
Somebody get him.
Carter for 3. That's in, and he's 7 for 12 now in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Yeah, I think that one closes the door on any comeback hopes. Impressive performance.
To me, they just looked a step quicker out there. They certainly looked to
What?
want it more than their opponent.
Rondo, good.
He's just gotten so much better at being able to pull up in traffic there off the dribble. Rondo can make the D pay if you fall asleep.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. But they'll get another chance. Here's McAdoo. Kicks it to Chamberlain. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Curry. The second chance effort. Chamberlain. It's off. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. They had to scrape and claw to push it to over.
Now I'm finna play with my real squad. I want to see what you think about them. Nah, let's see what you think of this team right here. Messing with it. Messing with it. Never selling. Okay, good. Also, you can hear the music too. You got school tomorrow. You got school tomorrow. You got school tomorrow? No. I shall not be attending. Because if I attend school that day, she gonna try to make me go to school every day from that point on. Well, you know what? Nah, she not gonna let me go. Actually, my auntie, she not even gonna let me go. She gonna say it's too much COVID. So I ain't even gonna do that. Let me see. All right. You can get this. You going to school tomorrow? Like me out here. Of course. School is a no-go. I'm gonna get beat by them. I don't feel like getting beat on stream right now. Bro, I get beat by them every time. I'm not playing though. Nope. It's too much COVID. You might go. I feel like you're not gonna go. Hey, which team should I play? I be getting beat by the AI severely. Yeah, this is like a good team to play right here. All right, we're going to play this team on Hall of Fame. I don't know, though. I don't know. I know which team we're going to play. We're going to play this team. You want to see that LeBron and Irving duo. All right, let's get this little thing busting. You saw my lineup, though, right?
The always busy and popular East 4th Street here in Cleveland. Our setting today is just at the end of that block.
Dang,
Thanks for joining us
45
here on
seconds
2K
delay?
Sports for NBA basketball. Moments
So
away,
my
it'll be
voice is delayed,
Cleveland
too.
going up against the Cavaliers. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline
Dang,
reporter
45
is
seconds,
David
that's a long
Aldridge.
time.
A look
For a
at
delay.
Cleveland's starting group. Duncan out there
Should I
with
answer and
DeMarcus
start
Cousins.
back? Dang, because you say 45 seconds. That's a long time for a delay. Okay. My whole starting five like 7 foot and above. Damn near. Keep it going. All right, keep going.
Then it's LeBron James. Then there's Chamberlain.
Voice
And it's
delay,
Bob
voice delay,
Krzyzewski
okay,
in at the 2 spot.
okay.
And for Cleveland, Brian is out there with Irving. And
I'll
then
keep
there's
it going,
Antetokounmpo. Then it's LeBron James. And it's Towns in at the 5, down low. Irving
The Hall of
passes
Fame.
to
Remember this,
LeBron.
Marion. But the computer, they play like they on rookie.
LeBron against Irving. Duncan with the block.
And that's part of his game. Love seeing Duncan just sky up there to reject
Now look,
shots.
you're gonna
Does
see a lot of
great
rim
job
running.
of utilizing that wingspan along with his timing. And that's a terrific sequence at both ends there. There was the block shot, then the run out, and nice finish on the break.
Got a piece of it, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to
Oh,
be there.
wow. You still on a... The voice is probably your phone. I don't know, but dang, you still on the pause screen? That's crazy. Yeah, that thing delayed. Maybe I should have just started it back up.
LeBron
Mario,
against
charge your
Cousins.
phone.
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
LeBron James knows the meaning of the word layup, but he's much more interested in throwing it down when he can.
You know, even though LeBron doesn't go 100% every minute of every game in the season, he still knows when to turn it on.
And for someone at his age, that is something you have to know how to do. You can see when LeBron kicks it into
it's
that
a Hall of
next
Fame.
gear.
You gotta remember
Can't
that.
keep it on all the time, but he's still able to take over when he needs to.
No one covering.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
Now here's LeBron. Towns with the defensive effort. Irving surveying the floor. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. It's good.
And, you know, Duncan is an incredible talent. He's a menace on the block, exceptional at scoring deep inside.
What?
James outside.
No, don't let him.
And
Woo.
the rejection by Cousins. Now Cleveland moving it up. And Duncan gets it to go on the assist by Cousins. Duncan's got his second bucket tonight.
Boy, a very capable passer. DeMarcus Cousins does a solid job recognizing where to go with the ball.
Back to Bryant. 6 to shoot. 3-pointer. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And the rejection by Giannis. Left side, Irving. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Here's Pokusevski. Covered by Irving. Takes it from 10. Here's Chamberlain. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
So timeout called here, the first for Cleveland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
No, you lying. Toss that like what DeMarcus Cousins did to Ezra. Stop playing.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter.
Hey,
KD's shot is off.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Cleveland shooting their first free throws tonight. The first trip to the stripe in this one. And that one falls for DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, Cousins was part of the U.S. national team that won gold back in 2016. He said it was always a dream to play for his country, and when he got the chance, he didn't waste it.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And that corner three, a cornerstone of P.J. Tucker's game. Takes and makes them as much as anybody in the league.
And, Greg, how about this little factoid? Back at the University of Texas, he only shot 4 triples in 3 seasons. Floor spacing was not a part of his game. It was about getting that thing in the paint. But to his credit, and it's an example for all young players, through hard work, that short corner has become his bread and butter shot. Talk about a total transformation from no threes to being a dead-eye corner 3 shooter. No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And so here's Cleveland, trailing by 5. Outside, George. It's Durant on the wing, covered by Duncan. Durant with a wide open look. Offensive rebound, and Tucker kicks to Sexton. And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
And 3. He's good at forcing the issue. Love seeing Sexton stay aggressive and just get under the D's skin.
Good on the 2nd free throw. And he makes all 3.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Booker against Duncan. Oh, and the jam by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Now here's Durant. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Who is Durant?
They double team KD. George with no one around. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
And sometimes with George, it doesn't really matter where he's squaring up from. If he's in rhythm, even from distance, you've got to get a hand in his face or he'll drain it.
That one good for 2.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Durant. Over Duncan. Duncan with the block.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backboard.
And a trend they'd love to continue right through the next 3 quarters as well.
In the corner, George with it. No good on the 3. And here we go. Fast break. Cousins has got it. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
And so it's Cleveland. bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. Back to the action after this word.
Right.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Something else they've done a good job of tonight, right from the start, is penetrating and scoring.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for Cleveland, Simmons is out there with Davis. Then there's Sexton. Then it's Morant. And it's George in at the small forward.
And it doesn't even matter that he's surrounded on that possession. He's got the size to pull those boards down anyway. And for everything that Anthony Davis does on the floor, you can't forget about his defense. Still an elite-level defender, guards multiple positions, and turns away a number of shots. And on an open look like that, he's
see how thin a three-point meter is? See how thin a meter is when I shoot a three? That's what I mean by when I say it's on Hall of Fame.
Oh, the lob for Simmons. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Love the connection Simmons has with his teammates. I mean, once the lob is on its way, you know he's going to finish in style.
And stolen by Sexton. Here's George. Cousins pulls it in. Cousins has got 4 rebounds in this game. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
How about the body control and just the sheer athletic prowess of Chamberlain on that one.
And Davis gets a lot of blocks without getting in foul trouble. About a 1-to-1 ratio for him in his career.
Incredible. And he's done a great job of learning how to go straight up, playing vertical. Gets blocks but doesn't get pulled out of position. Does everything you want from a defensive anchor.
Outside, Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Irving. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
And it's in there. Duncan's got the lead up to 9 now for Cleveland.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
And Antetokounmpo showing his versatility yet again. His dribble moves are virtually unguardable.
Here's Pokusevski. James covering. On the wing, James. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. LeBron's got the lead back up to 9 now for Cleveland. And here's James. He'll bring it up for Cleveland. Outside, Antetokounmpo. James kicks to Irving. Over James. He can't hit that time. And Cleveland the other way now. Duncan right side. Over to the wing. LeBron outside.
There you go.
We've got 1:48 left in the first half.
Hard to play better defense than that, guys. I mean, but right there, James simply overpowered it.
Cleveland trails by 11. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Durant's checked in for the Cavaliers. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. 1:36 left here in the second. Here's Irving. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. For 3, Kobe. It's rebounded by Mikan.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
5 to shoot. Outside, George. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Cavaliers making a switch here. Tucker's checked in.
All right.
Cleveland trails
boy.
by 11. Now,
I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm breaking the rules. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm breaking the rules. I don't give a fuck, bitch, I'm breaking the rules. I don't know how you want me to move. I don't do what you want me to do. I do what I want, I do what I think. I don't do this for you, bitch, I do it for me. What I do for you, you won't do it for me. I look after you like an island in a tree. I feel like a butterfly, see like a bee. I feel like the greatest Muhammad Ali. My person you love, like anything that I do, that baby.
now here's James. Right side, Durant. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Man, Durant is a flat-out baller, showing off his wily strength on these tough finishes. He's a thin guy, but he's a strong guy.
Simmons checked in for Cleveland. Here's Ginobili. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Morant's checked in. There's 38 seconds left in the second quarter.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. I love when he gets up and throws it down.
Ginobili outside. Here's Mikan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Cleveland trails by 11. And here is KD. Kicks to Morant. Puts up a 3. And so it's Cleveland holding up. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. One of the top stories here, Tim Duncan getting it done today.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
Here's who Rick Carlisle is starting the second half with. They've got Ginobili. He's out there with Robertson. Chamberlain is out there with Paul George. And it's Mikan in at the 4.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself the reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the players, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, that's what makes Kyrie Irving so hard to stop. I mean, you never know what he's going to do when he goes into his bag.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Cleveland leading by 8. Ginobili looking around. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Ginobili's got 5.
Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
And Giannis throws it down.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean,
Oh, Paul
he
George.
just
That
gets
was a
up
good putback.
off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Shots good by Kobe.
Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Ginobili with the three. Hits the three-point bomb. He's got 8.
And how about that lefty stroke there from Ginobili? It is a thing of beauty. He is dialed in from deep.
Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo swings it in.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Irving way outside.
Bro, what?
Sinks it. What range from outside? Wow.
Irving knocking down that 3. Textbook form, too. Never rushes anything. Mechanics are efficient and effective.
Pass to Mikan. Back to Ginobili. Over James.
What?
Ginobili can't hit. Cleveland trails by 6. And stolen by LeBron. And the layup's good off the glass. James has got his second bucket.
LeBron can score from anywhere, but he's most effective close to the hoop. Very skilled in the paint.
Here's Robertson. The Cavaliers pull it in. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. Chalk up 2 there. James has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Kobe Bryant with a beautiful pass that time.
Ginobili with the ball. Now guarded by Towns.
Why?
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
One of the all-time greats and most versatile scorers ever, Oscar Robertson, showing you how easy it is for him to get to the line.
A platoon swap here for Cleveland.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
George passes to Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And it's good to see George concentrate on getting the ball to the open man. Excellent floor awareness.
Ginobili up top. Guarded by Simmons.
Oh, that's off.
And another miss by Cleveland. For the tie. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys. So that's a free basket right there.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
LeBron's checked in for Cleveland.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on. So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
The Cavaliers have been exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9. That's good from Tucker.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for John Morant. Boris Diaz checked in for Cleveland. Here's Davis. Gets the 14-footer to fall.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
LeBron dishes to Diaw. That shot off. Great D that time from Davis. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Cavaliers. It's a one-point game.
Okay.
Boy, Tucker ever unselfish in how he goes about his game. Nice job finding his teammate there.
What are you doing?
Here's LeBron.
Come on, please, Brad.
Robertson, good.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Same color, same there.
Davis inside. Not going to go that time. And as we conclude the third quarter, what a game. Neither team giving ground. Cavaliers ahead, leading by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Paul George is out there with Durant. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then there's Irving. And it's Simmons in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. And a wide open look for Irving. Off target from 3-point range.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
And I don't care what his size is, you cannot forget to box him out. He's just got a nose for the ball, and he is fearless in attacking the glass.
He hit a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
3 straight baskets in transition now. They'll want to end that trend in a hurry.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Karl Anthony Towns checked in for Anthony Davis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Kevin Durant. LeBron, he's checked in for George. And Kobe is subbed in for Simmons. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, during that break, Eric Spoelstra had some words for his team. He got on his guys about allowing too many paint points. He said, hey, we've got to be scrappier. We've got to be quicker to help, quicker to collapse the lane. You guys know what to do. Now you got to give me the effort. I want to see some nasty. Kevin?
Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Here's James.
What?
He can't get it to go. Good D by Giannis. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it, the fast break chance. Bryant has the open look. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 3 assists now in this one. Bryant's gone 3 of 6 shooting from the field, 50% so far. Poke loose. LeBron passes to Diaw, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo, and that one falls for Diaw. Both shots good from the stripe.
And really about as good a free throw shooting team as you're going to see. We're getting plenty of proof of that tonight.
Now Antetokounmpo. And there's the pass to James. The shot that time not on target. Cleveland with the ball. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points.
And all you have to do is throw the ball in Butler's direction, and he'll handle the rest for you, believe me. Fantastic at finishing on the alley-oops.
James, the pass to Towns. Count that bucket. Towns has got his first points in this one.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Towns? Helps him come through when the game gets snug.
And Diaw kicks to Butler. And it's slammed in by Diaw.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
And Bryant slams it in.
And Bryant is the guy they look to when it comes to scoring big hoops. He doesn't run away from pressure situations. As a matter of fact, he runs right into the eye of the storm.
Gia with it. Offensive rebound. Here. Oh, what a finish!
Good. There is no doubt about who they were going to on that one. Of course not. LeBron coming through.
Outside Bryant. Back to Antetokounmpo. Cleveland moving the ball around. James wide open. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Giannis has got his third assist on the night. Pippen against LeBron. Over James. Tries again. James, the bounce pass. Here's Diaw, and it's slammed in by Diaw.
Boy, you're playing with fire. Anytime you leave somebody open on James' team, I mean, LeBron, his court vision, outstanding.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're trailing by 4. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. LeBron against Pippen. And the rejection by James.
LeBron, one of those players who gets fired up by defense as much as offense, and that block going to put a major bounce in his step.
Pippen dishes to Duncan. Back to Pippen. No good on that one. Towns with the defensive effort. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have... do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Gets the first, and that will put them up by 2.
You know, since entering the league at age 18, Antetokounmpo has really grown. The Greek Freak, now one of the league's premier talents, no doubt.
Yeah, how about the nerves there? Those free throws put them in a very good position. 3 points clear.
Timeout called, Cleveland. They trailed by 3. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.